Hi everyone. So in this video, I will be talking about a very important topic. Okay. And if you will watch this video, mark my words, in your TCS NQT exam, you will be getting multiple questions from this topic. Okay. Now it totally depends upon you if you want to continue with this video or not. Okay. But if you will watch this video till the end, you will be getting a good idea about this topic, then you can practice this topic on your own. Okay, but the main concern which I will talk about, okay, two three things which I will discuss first. So this is that topic called data sufficiency. Okay, data sufficiency. First of all, why this topic is important? Because you will be getting this topic in foundation section. Okay, and the weightage is good, like you can get 2 to 3 questions in advanced section as well. You will be getting 1 to 2 questions from this topic. So overall 4 to 5 questions combining the foundation and advanced section you will be getting from this topic individually. That's why it's a very high weightage topic which you need to study for your examination. Okay, the main concern is the time constraints. Okay, because this topic can be sometime tricky. It is not difficult, but it can be tricky. Okay, how you can practice this topic and other topics with weightage, because just now I have told you the weightage of this topic. Okay, because preparing for TCS NQT you cannot cover the whole syllabus. The main point is you should cover the topics with priority. Okay, if any topic has the highest priority or higher priority, you should cover that topic first. Okay, so how you will get to know the weightage and which topics you need to study, and the practice sets with timer with TCS NQT level question. Okay, how you will get all these things? So you will get all these things from this one. Okay, so you can enroll in TCS NQT mock test. First of all, there is a WhatsApp group. Okay, you can join this WhatsApp group. In this WhatsApp group, you will be getting all the instructions, which topics you need to study, how you need to study. Then we have a section called daily test for practice. In this section, we are providing daily practice sets. A lot of practice sets are there. So you can see here 8 hours and 45 minutes test we have already included, which is a huge time. You will be needing a lot of time to practice them because it's a huge time. Okay, so all these tests are with timer which we are providing for daily practice. Okay, this is the another thing, but we already covered the whole syllabus here in the practice set verbal, in practice set reasoning, in practice set quant. So already we have provided more than 700 questions for reasoning, quant and verbal, and you can practice them. And also you will be getting the coding questions sheet, previous year sheet. Okay, also the coding questions collections for TCS NQT. A lot of things you will be getting here in TCS NQT mock test. So you can enroll, you will not get disappointed. It's a very affordable course to purchase, and you can join the WhatsApp group for the practice. Okay, now let's start with our topic, which is data sufficiency. Okay, so in this topic, data sufficiency, first of all, let's understand 2 points. Okay, there can be two kind of question. One is numeric. Okay, one is theoretical. Now, what is the difference between numeric and theory? So in numeric, there will be some equation, or there will be some question can be given in which you need to solve that question mathematically, and after solving the question mathematically you can only give the answers. So we will solve around 2 questions here for this type. Second one is theory, in which you will be getting some theory assumptions and ideas. Based on the theoretical assumption and ideas, you need to find out, okay, which answer is correct. Okay, which answer is correct. So these kind of 2 questions will be there. Now let's understand the basics. Okay, there will be 4 options for each and every question. Now understand the 4 options. Okay, first option will be, I'll just give you one idea. So first there will be one statement. Okay, in the statement there will be total 4 options. One option will be only one statement is true, second will be two alone is true, third will be combining both is true, and fourth will be neither is true. Okay, first one is statement one alone is true. Okay, alone is true. Second one, statement two alone is true. Third one, Statement 1 and statement 2 together they are true, and fourth neither is true. Okay, so now what we need to do is there will be one statement, okay, and there will be second statement. There will be total two statements. Okay, we need to find out actually if the data is sufficient to support that statement or not. Okay, I'll just explain you with the question so it will be clear a lot. Okay, so first see this one. Okay, there is a question, what is the value of x? Okay, we need to find the value of x. Now the first statement is saying 3x minus 7 equals to 5. Second statement is saying x square equals to 16. Okay, so now if you can see here, first statement is saying 3x minus 7 is equals to 5, and second statement is saying x square equals to 16. Now option is saying 1 alone is sufficient. Why it is sufficient? To find the value of x. So we do not need the second statement, only using the first statement we can find the value of x. So this is the first option is saying. Second option is saying second alone is sufficient. That means we don't need the first statement, only using the second statement we can find the value of x. Okay, both 1 and 2 are sufficient together. That means we need both the statements to find the value of x. Fourth one, neither 1 nor 2 is sufficient. That means we cannot find the value of x using the both statement. Okay, now let's solve this. Okay, so first statement is saying, okay, see carefully, 3x minus 7 equals to 5. That means 3x equals to 5 plus 7, which is 3x equals to 12. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 4. Okay, so we can find the value of x, which is 4. Okay, using only the first statement. Now second statement is saying x square equals to 16. So the value of x can be plus minus 4, correct? So but we know the answer is 4 because using the first statement we can only find the answer. Okay, so is second statement needed to find the value of x? No, only using the first statement we can find the answer, correct? So that's why our answer will be 1 alone is sufficient, because using only the first statement we can find the value of x. Okay, so 1 alone is sufficient. Okay, so that's how we solve the question. I'm just explaining you the basics. Okay, second one, what is the total cost of 5 identical pens? Okay, so they are asking what is the total cost of 5 identical pens. The cost of pens and 2 pencil is 50 rupees. So they are saying, suppose we are saying x is equals to pen. Okay, and we are suppose saying that y equals to pencil. Okay, now the first statement saying the cost of 3 pens and 2 pencils is 50 rupees. Second statement is saying the cost of 2 pens and 3 pencil is 40. Okay. So first one is saying what is the cost of 5 identical pens. Okay. Now this is the main part. Okay. This is the main part, that it is saying the pens are identical. Okay, so this is the main part, and we have the four option. One alone is sufficient, two alone is sufficient, both one and two are sufficient together, or neither one nor two is sufficient. Okay, so let's take the pen cost as x. Okay, and the pencil cost as y. Okay, so x is pen and y is pencil. Okay, now uh, first equation is saying 3 pen and 2 pencil is 50, so we will say 3x plus 2y equals to 50. Second statement is saying the cost of 2 pens, that means 2x plus 3y is equals to 40. Okay, so if you can see here, there are total two variables. Okay, x and y. So to solve the two variables, we will be needing around two equations. Okay, because without using the two equations, we cannot solve the two variables, correct? Because there are total two variables which we need to solve, but using the two equations we can solve it. Okay, but now comes the main part. Okay, the main part is, do we really need to solve it? Do we really need to solve it? Because it will consume our time to actually find out the value, correct? If we will solve it, okay, so if we will solve it, we actually need some time, but we already know there are total two variables, which is x and y, and there are total two equations, correct? So definitely we can find the value of x and y, but we don't need to solve it. Why we don't need to solve it? Because it will consume time. But we already know that with the first statement or with the second statement, this problem cannot be solved. We need to use both, because first statement will give the first equation, second statement will give the second equation, and when we will get all the two equation, then we can solve the question. That's why the option C is right, which is both 1 and 2 are sufficient together. Okay, because only using the first statement or by using only the second statement, we cannot solve this question. Okay, so that's why the answer will be both 1 and 2 will be sufficient together. Okay, I'm just explaining you the overall things, that's why I'm just taking a little bit time, otherwise the questions are easy. Okay, now suppose let's do this question quickly. How many pages of the book did Robert read on Sunday? Okay, this is a theory question. Okay, this is a theory question. How many books of the book did Robert read on Sunday? The book has 300 pages. Robert read the last 50 pages on Sunday. Okay. So if Robert read the last 50 pages, so definitely the book will be having the more than 50 pages, correct? Because we are talking about the book, right? So if we are talking about the book, and Robert already read the last 50 pages, that means the book should be having more than 50 pages. Okay, and what they are asking in the question, how many pages of the book did Robert read on Sunday? Does the count matters? Like the book is having 300 pages. Okay, the book is having 300 pages. Does the count matter? Because in the question, because some students might get confused with this, that Robert read 50 last pages, that means Robert read from 250 to 300 pages. Okay, but does that does that matter? Because read the question carefully, they are only saying how many pages of the book did Robert read on Sunday. So we are only concerned about the how many pages he read. It doesn't matter how many pages does that book have, or whatever it is. Okay, so in the second statement alone, it is given that Robert read the last 50 pages on the Sunday, that we already know that he read around 50 pages on Sunday. Okay, that's why the answer will be 50 pages. Okay, and the statement 2 alone is enough to give this answer, so option will be second, that is 2 alone is sufficient. Okay, now in which year? Okay, now solve this one. So Rahul at present is 25 years younger to his mother. Rahul brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. Okay, so this kind of question actually TCS ask. Okay, so this is the actual question which I am presenting to you, very similar to TCS. Okay, so how you need to solve it? Okay, so first statement is saying Rahul at present is 25 years younger to his mother. Okay, Rahul brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. Okay, so if he is born in 1964 and if he is 35 years younger to his mother, that means what is the age of his mother? We can say 1964 minus 35. Okay, so I think it should be 1929 maybe. Okay, so 1929, yeah, I think, yeah, 1929. Okay, so Rahul brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother, so it is 1929. And Rahul at present is 25 years younger to his mother. Okay, that means this is the born year of his mother. Okay, so if uh, at present he is 25 years younger to his mother, that means Rahul should born at 1929 plus 25, correct? So if he is born on this on this date, then it should be 1954. Okay, so in which year Rahul was born? So it should be 1954. Okay, 1954. Okay, also we can see here Rahul's brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. So if he born in 1964, okay, and he's 35 years younger to his mother, that's fine. And Rahul is 25 years younger to his mother, that means there is the age difference of 10 years. So we can also directly deduct 10 from here, so which will say 1954. Okay, but if we don't know about if we don't know about the both statements, can we solve this? No, we cannot solve this because both statements are required to actually get the Rahul's age. With only one statement, can you guess the age of Rahul? No, we cannot guess. That's why the answer should be, what should be the answer? Just tell me. It should be the option number C, which is both 1 and 2 are sufficient together. Okay, so this should be our answer. Now let's solve this question. This one is very, very important because it is almost similar to the question which TCS asked last year. Okay, from this data sufficiency. Very, very important. Let's solve this. Five trees J, R, S, U, and G are of different heights. Which among of them is tallest tree? Only three trees are taller than S. U is shorter than S. R is taller than J. J is taller than Z. Okay. They are saying there are total five trees. So we already know it is J, R, S, U, and Z. They are saying only three trees are taller than S. So maybe there are three trees which are taller than S. Okay. We will put them here. U is shorter than S. That U will come here because it is shorter. Okay. Now what are the remaining three trees, which is J, R, and G? Definitely they are J, R, and G. Definitely they are taller than S. Definitely it is true because we already know from the statement number one that J, R, G are the taller from S from the statement one. But uh, we can find out the tallest from this one? No, because a statement from statement 1 it is not clear that which one is tallest. Okay, statement 2 is saying R is taller than J. Okay, R is taller than J and J is taller than G. Okay, R is taller than J and J is taller than G, and these three are taller than S and U is shorter than S. That means if we will combine both the statements, then we can find that the R is the tallest one. That's why the answer will be uh, here. See, does both statement 1 and 2 together and not statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer? That means if we will combine both 1 and 2, then we will be able to answer this. So answer will be combining the both. Okay. So this is about the data sufficiency. Also for practice test and everything, you will be getting the link in the description. There are a lot of questions available for TCS. All the instructions are available. Previous year MCQ based full mock test are available to practice. Okay. So link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching.